My channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. It is live Thursday tarot readings. All right, so this is where I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been here, it is by donation. You submit your questions in advance through PayPal or Venmo, or you do it live through PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat. Oh, sorry, let me turn the ringer off. Am I going to be able to do that? Yes, okay. There we go. Okay, so what? Hey, it's live, right? So how it works is the link is in the description below. I did not get a chance to copy and paste it in the description. So if one of the moderators show up tonight, then they can go ahead and copy and paste that in there for you. Sorry, guys. I got really busy before and I had some calls come in. So that being said, we've got that going. And so this is going to be every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. So I read and feel into the energies of the cards. So you'll see me rub my hand over the cards. And you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. And it'll give you an idea about what's coming up. I've got classes coming up and I'm traveling. I'm doing speaking engagements and I'm also doing readings in person throughout the world. And my first stop is going to be Australia. Half my clients are from Australia and New Zealand. So I will be in New Zealand, Australia, Tasmania. So if you are in those areas, please go ahead and sign up. And I will let you know when I post my itinerary. You'll be the first to know. And if you want to book a reading with me, or honestly, if you have a metaphysical store or an event and you're looking for a guest speaker, if I am in that area and I can put it in my itinerary, I will be happy to show up and speak for you at that event. So definitely reach out to me through the contact form on my website. There you can also book a personal reading with me, do a missing person consultation. That's where I use my psychic abilities. I also have a learning center that my web developer just put up there. And that's where the 16-week manifestation course is going to be up. That's coming May, June. I'm putting summer 2025, so look for that. I also have a 4-week online tarot masterclass that's being taught live right now through the month of March. It's also taught in October. However, I'm going to be putting that up online. That way you can take it at any time because so many people are in different time zones and the date and time has not worked for some people. You know, obviously the class is full, it's sold out, but for other people, it's not working. So I'm going to make that available so you can go at your own pace and you can do it in your own time frame in the basically in the pleasure and the comfort of your own home. So look for that. Like I said, that class right now in March is already sold out and it's already up and running. I do private lessons and I've announced it a couple of times, but now she's been able to put it up on the website because people have been reaching out to me. They wanted to have one-on-one tarot lessons. They wanted one-on-one raise your vibration, which is where we work on your frequency. And then of course, one-on-one manifestation courses. So that is also now available on my website if you would like to sign up for that. That's going to be under private lessons. All right. And again, my website is ancientoakpsychicarts.com. All right. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you here. And so let's see. So the spring class is sold out. I already announced that. I have to go by my notes. And I am on YouTube and Rumble. If you don't know, I do Zodiac readings. So it'll say Aries Zodiac reading. I also do love readings, Aries love reading, Aries money and career. I do a weekly energy forecast that comes out every single Sunday if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's for all signs. It's for everyone. I also have Tarot Tuesday where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I answer your questions. It's just like this show. It's just on Tuesdays. This is Tarot Readings Live. It's Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have a poll on my YouTube channel under community. I want to see if people would prefer me going live at 10 a.m. in the morning on Thursdays instead of 7 p.m. because like I said, half my clients are in Australia. They're also in Europe and South Africa. They're all over the place. So I know we're in different time zones. If you would like to see me go live at that time, let me know. I'm going to look at the poll. And if a lot of people want that, I'm going to try it out and see how many people show up, how many people submit questions for that. Because people show up live and they watch it in the replay. They submit questions in advance or they do it live. All right, so I'm almost done with the announcements and we'll get rolling. I also do the occasional interview, which you'll see on my website. And I read for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If it's a love reading, include your Venus sign. If you don't know your placement, in the description of the video, you will find a free site where you can go and look that information up. Okay, so I go live Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I said, where I answer your questions. All right, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it. Hi, Jules. Okay. Let me see. Can you pull cards for future? So it is by donation. So if you want, you can go to the description, and I'll show you where you can post your question. It's a $10 minimum. So, yay, I'm glad you subscribed. Thank you. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and go up here and let me know where you're watching from tonight. I'm in Florida. Let me know, because I'm literally getting ready to start traveling internationally and all over the United States and everywhere else in the world, and I'm going to be able to meet people in person. So let me know. That allows me to figure out where I'm going to go next, where I have the biggest viewers. I am going to South Africa. I know I've had several people post that they're in South Africa. Not this trip, but I am definitely going there. I can't wait. Okay, at the end of tonight's show, I'm going to do a general reading for the Soul Tribe. It's for the people here and the people watching live in the replay. And a special thank you to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. I really appreciate your love and support. It really means a lot to me. All right, so here we go. I have general guidelines for tonight's show. Anytime I go live, because it's YouTube, and then I also post it on Rumble. One question per show. That way it gives everybody the chance to go ahead and submit a question. And no bad language or topics. Keep it family friendly for YouTube. I know that's hard. I'm actually not used to censorship. I'm used to speaking freely like a grown woman, like an adult. I'm not used to not being able to speak about adult topics, but it's YouTube and you can't do that. So phrase your question appropriately so I can go ahead and answer it. You can submit your questions before or during the show, and they will be answered live. And so since I don't think, none of my moderators are here tonight, so let me go ahead and tell you how to do it. So you can go, and it's to paypal.me, M-E/, and it's going to be my name, Alison with one L, A-L-I-S-O-N, middle initial A, and then Wagner. That's the PayPal address. The Venmo is going to be at Alison, my name, A-L-I-S-O-N, hyphen, my last name, Wagner, W-A-G-N-E-R, hyphen 92120. And you'll see a picture of me on there. And let's see, what else did I want to say? Okay, so now I have a disclaimer, and then I'm going to jump into the first question. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give financial or medical advice. That is for YouTube and Rumble. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through the cards before we get rolling. So first question. Hi, Alison. They just placed the U.S. on high alert. We have nuclear bombers in the sky and 2 nuclear submarines sitting in the coast of Florida. Yay, I'm in Florida. Great. You guys know I don't watch the news, by the way. Unless my friends tell me something, I literally make it a point not to watch the news. Russia just bombed, what? Russia just bombed a UK carrier bringing defense equipment to Ukraine, and China just advised the US they are prepared to go to war. With all this unrest, what do the cards have to say regarding World War III? Thank you, Linda. Okay, so let me read this again, because I just copy and paste your questions on a list. I keep it on a Word document because PayPal and Venmo time me out. And I have to constantly put in the password. So when they're submitted in advance, I just copy and paste it in, and then I just roll. Okay, so let me read this again. Hi, Alison. They just placed the U.S. on high alert. We have nuclear bombers in the sky and 2 nuclear submarines sitting in the Florida coast. Russia just bombed a UK carrier bringing defense equipment to Ukraine, and China just advised the U.S. they are prepared to go to war. With all the unrest, what do the cards have to say regarding World War III? All right. Thank you, Linda, for your question. And if you're new here, Linda is one of my very first and oldest clients, and she literally submits a question every single week for Tarot Tuesday and Thursday. It's amazing. Hey, JoJo. And JoJo's here. All right, Jojo, I hope you heard that question. This is going to be a doozy. Okay, so this is how we start. All right. What do the cards have to say about World War III? Oh, God. All right, Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got a lot of sword energy. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So what this is telling me is that the first card out, this is the Knight of Truth, the Knight of Communication, the Knight of Air. So this is swords, thoughts, words, ideas. I think a lot of it is going to be talk. I think that this is a lot of communication. I think that all parties are going to have to communicate. I think that they can't really go forward on any path that they want to go on. I think that they're going to have to come to the table and start having negotiations, discussions. They're going to have to iron it out. This is the Ten of Swords. This is as bad as it's going to get. This is literally as bad as it's going to get. I'm going to pull additional cards in just a second because of the nature of this question. But this is literally as bad as it's going to get. But the good news about this card is that this is a cycle coming to an end. So that tells me that this type of threatening behavior will be ending. Now, I'm going to pull additional cards because I know that this is going to be a little unnerving for some people, but this is coming to an end. These are thoughts, words, ideas. These are the spoken word. These are threats. This is the Knight of, or not the Knight, that's the Knight of Communication, but this is the Ten of Swords. This is about communication. I think these are cycles coming to an end. I think communication is broken and that it cycles back to a new beginning where you have to have new discussions, new opportunities. But this is really seeing things. You can see he's burned out. This is a knight that's done battle and he's burned out. He's been fighting his whole life for no reason, and that's what's going on with these stupid wars. It's like for no reason. The third card that's here is the Queen of Wands. This is about self-actualization. So this is about really stepping into their power, using their charm and their charisma to not have World War III. This is a way where you've got communication, and now it's taking action. This is meeting at the table. I am actually going to pull a couple more cards on that because of the nature of that. And I'm going to see what does Spirit want to tell us as far as how we should react to that. I'm going to turn my fan on. So how should people react to that? Hi, Dawn. Okay. So how should we react to the stuff that's going on in the news? Eight of Cups. We've got the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's very depressing what's going on. This is a deep, dark depression. This is like breaking your heart. So what's going on in the news is very heartbreaking. This is about, again, the King of Truth. It's looking at all sides, looking at it from a very diplomatic point of view. You are looking for the truth with this card. This is about, like think of a judge hearing every side of every case, and then taking it and ruminating on it, and then making a sound judgment based on everything that's going on, not an emotional judgment. It's you looking at all the facts. So that's what's coming in. And then we have a new beginning. This is a new line of communication. So I think that this is a new way for people to be looking at what is coming in, but it's absolutely depressing. I mean, nobody wants to see people killing each other. I mean, it doesn't matter what country you're from. Nobody really wants to see that. And so really it's truth time. But this is a new breakthrough in communication. This is clarity on the issues, which tells me that, it said, how should we respond? And that's it. It's seeing it for what it is. Being able to see through the propaganda that's being posted, being able to see through a lot of the different things that are about to take place. It is very sad, but it's also looking for the truth in it. So I think that they are hyping it up a little bit. I think they're trying to make it dramatic. I think that they are trying to instill fear and sadness in people. I think it's to lower people's vibrations, because almost everything in this world is energy and vibration. And if you are functioning at a lower level, they feed off that. They don't want you functioning at a high level. They want you in fear. They don't want you in a loving vibration. And I know that's hard to think about, somebody harnessing that energy, but they do. And I think it's a new way of you looking at it. You're leaving emotions out because it is heartbreaking. This is emotions. You leave it out and you look at it for what it is, but this is a new way of seeing it, and it's a new way of communicating about what's going on. That's how Spirit wants us to handle it. We know it's heartbreaking, but don't focus on that. Focus on looking at facts, getting the truth, and that's the way out of that. All right. Thank you for your question, Linda. All right. So we have... the next one is from Velma. And Velma is another person that asks a question every single week. Okay, so she says, hi, Alison. Was there any foul play in Jeffrey's passing? A friend's son almost a year ago. Thank you so much. Love, Velma. Okay. Here we go. Was there any foul play in Jeffrey's passing? All right, what do the cards have to say? We've got the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, and we've got the Three of Swords. Off the top, no, I don't feel that there was any foul play. I feel that he was chasing something that wasn't meant for him. He was maybe involved in something that wasn't meant for him. And I think that something might have startled him. Something might have provoked something. I don't think that there was foul play. I think that it could be, because I don't know how he died. I think it could be something that was natural or provoked in a way. So for example, let's say somebody was frightened or in a car accident and they have a heart attack, or they have something happen because it's kind of like this happened and then this was the effect, a cause and effect kind of relationship. But I do feel that he is back with Source. This Ace of Cups is telling me that he's gone back to Spirit. I feel that he's in a very good place. This is telling me the two different worlds. And this is telling me that he's in a very good space. That's your connection with Spirit, with love. I do feel that he did not want to leave this world. This Three of Swords is telling me that. I feel that there was something here that he wanted to do, people he wanted to be with. There was something that definitely wanted to take place. He did not want to leave this world. I feel that he did go to Source, though. So that's a good thing. He went straight to love. He went. But I definitely feel that he did not want to leave. He was not ready to leave. I don't really feel that there's foul play when I feel into the energy, but I feel like there was a cause and effect, if that makes sense when we're looking into this question. But I don't see foul play. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see foul play. No, I don't. But I feel like maybe he went into an area that he shouldn't be, or he did something that he wasn't really supposed to be there, and maybe that was kind of an issue. The reason I say that is because with this card, she is chasing this golden ball, and this ball is not meant for her. It's whatever her obsession is. So I feel like he walked in an area that he wasn't meant to be, and that he found something... he was like in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's that kind of energy. Wow. So that's what I have for you, Velma. I'd love to hear more about that. All right. Thank you for your question. All right. So next question. This is going to be from Donna. And for anyone watching that wants to submit a question, you can do it through PayPal or Venmo or Super Chat. And if you don't know what to ask, you can always say, what does the universe want to tell me today? And I'll do a general energy pull. Or, you know, like this person says, can you pull a couple of cards for me? Absolutely. That's an energy check-in. That's what does the universe want to tell you today? Okay. So this is for Donna. Can you pull a couple of cards for me? Absolutely. Okay. So we've got the World card. We've got the Six of Swords. and the page of spells, excuse me, of wands. So the world, we've got the 6 of swords and the page of wands. So what this is telling me is that the world is wide open for you. Whether you choose to go on a path that's already been trodden and it's well worn, or you choose your own path and you make your own way in the world, it's wide open for you to go through this portal. In this deck, this is also the Fool character. So this is you coming full circle. It's the Fool's journey in tarot, if you don't know that. So you start with the 0 card, which is the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith. And you go through all these life lessons and all these experiences. And you end with the last card in the major arcana, which is the World card. And this is you walking into this arena. So that tells me that you've really had this big life lesson, this culmination, that you've looked back at your past to where you are right now, and now you're stepping through this portal where you're taking all these life lessons and experiences with you, this knowledge and this wisdom, and you're going to do something with it. You're walking through that portal. This also tells me that you're leaving some trouble behind. I think that, there might have been some drama, there might have been some ups and downs. And I think that what ended up happening is that you walked away from it. You turned your back to it and you went on and you said, you know what, I don't want that anymore in my life. And I'm going on to a calmer time. I'm going to find more balance and harmony in my life. This is you finding light at the end of the tunnel. That's definitely coming through in the energy. The last card that's here for you is the Page of Wands. This is about you taking a bold step into self-actualization. This is the very first step. This is a page, so it's that beautiful young energy, the child, it's represented by it. And he wants to be a wizard, so he marches boldly out into the forest. He's going to turn this rabbit into, let's just say, I don't know, a kangaroo, or he's going to disappear the rabbit, make it, go into a hat or somewhere else around the corner. But this rabbit is not afraid because he knows he doesn't have the skill set yet. He just doesn't have the ability to do that. He wants it so bad. There are sparkles coming down for magic, but he can't do it yet. He doesn't have the skills. So, hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. Hi, the carrot. Love from Denmark. I'm part Danish, so lovely to see you here. I love it. So this is you having that energy. That tells me that I think you have this beautiful, passionate spark and enthusiasm to walk into this culmination in your world. You're not bored. You're not apathetic. You're not taking it for granted. You're very enthusiastic, and that's allowing you to have this beautiful, culmination of a chapter in your life that can also allow you to go back to the Fool and have a new passionate beginning, like doubling down on this. Beautiful energy, Donna. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so the next one, this is from Pamela, and Pamela writes, hi, Alison. Is this a safe time to fly to the UK with all the crazy political stuff going on? I want to fly there in June. Thanks, Pamela. Okay, so let's ask the cards for Pamela. Is it a safe time to fly to the UK with all the crazy political stuff going on? She wants to go in June. Okay. So remember, there's always new information. I'm pulling the energy right now. Okay, so here we go. This is for Pamela. We've got the Devil card. Don't be afraid of the Devil. Hold on, because we have the Sun card. You can't even make this up. We have the Devil and then the Sun right next to it. Let me get the third card and the Moon. Okay, so look at this. All major arcanas, the Devil, the Sun, and the Moon. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. You can absolutely fly to the UK. It's not a big deal. I just want to show you the cards, though. With all the political stuff going on, okay, it's represented by the Devil. Okay, that political stuff is going to always go on. It's negative, it's toxicity, it's a lot of liars. In fact, it's called the Liar in this deck. This is talking about all of this toxic stuff that's going on around you. It's not going to go anywhere in the sense of it's politics. That's how they do business. It's always going to be there, okay? That's their job, is to be toxic and negative. Then we have the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is talking about you following your inner child, walking through this portal with a place of enthusiasm. And really, this is about having a lot of positivity coming your way. This is you really stepping into you going there in June and enjoying it and not letting this toxic devil get in the way. Don't let it interfere with your trip. You block it out. You say, I do not consent. I will not let that happen. I will not let that ruin my trip. Now, obviously in the UK, if you're going to London, you need to be careful. Just like if you're going to New York City, you want to be careful because of crime. You know, just because you're being really positive doesn't mean like you have a blind eye to anything that's going on. It just means you don't let it ruin your trip and you take the necessary precautions. But this is absolutely going to be a phenomenal trip for you. This is like a trip of a lifetime feeling. The last card that's here for you is the Moon. Okay, so this is about you overcoming your fears. I feel that that's what's going to do you in is your fear. You falling victim to this propaganda that's going on, or you're just so afraid of some of the things that are going on that might ruin your trip. You might self-sabotage your own trip. So it's about you getting your fears under control, trying to stabilize that, and really, if you can, find a position of neutrality where you're not getting triggered by anything, good or bad. You're just very neutral. It's a very spiritual position. If you can do meditation, just get into that very neutral position, because this trip's going to be phenomenal for you. I mean, it's the UK. How could it not be phenomenal? Okay. But it's just about you recognizing that the politics are going to be negative and toxic. That's what it is. Until we can ever get rid of that, that's what's happening. All right, Pamela, thank you for your question and enjoy your trip. We'd love to see pictures. I wish I could post pictures on here. All right. So you might hear my dogs. They've decided to start howling. So that's what they do. All right. So the next one is going to be from Hans, and I will go ahead and check. Oh, Lynn, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will, okay, so this is for Hans, and I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo in a little bit. All right, so here we go. So this one is from Hans, and he says, hi, Alison, what does my dog Max think about during the day when I'm at work? What does he think of me? Thank you, Hans. Oh, I love your question. Thank you, Hans. All right, so what does Max think about during the day, and does he think about you? All right. That's cute. I love that. All right, so this is for Hans. Oh my God. The devil card came out again. You saw me shuffle. That's crazy. And so we have the devil card. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Okay, so this is what he thinks about. He thinks about getting up to no good. He's mischievous. Your dog plans things out. I think your dog is a plotter. I had a dog like this once, that they're up to no good. Like, how can I get onto the couch and chew this or chew that or take my bone there, and how can I hide it or do they literally start thinking things out. They have too much time on their hands. But this is a dog that's also full of love. So it's mischievous in a lighthearted, fun manner. This is the Prince Charming energy. He's full of love. He's just presenting his heart wherever he goes. He just brings his heart forward. That's what he thinks about. He's very mischievous. He wants to play, and he really is very creative with what he does. And that's what he does all day long. I feel like he's bored and he's alone. I don't feel like there's another dog to play with, and you're not there. And I feel like he's completely alone. There's no other stimulation, so he creates things for himself. It would be fun to set up a nanny cam and watch your dog's behavior. But your dog absolutely loves you. This is also the Chariot. This is victory and success. Your dog feels like he is connected to you on an intuitive level. So this is that heart-to-heart connection. So your dog absolutely thinks about you all the time, and he always wants you there. So when you are not there, he can get up to no good. He can be very mischievous in a lighthearted way. He's not malicious at all. He's really just bringing his heart. He's got a big, big heart. But He loves you dearly and he wants you with him at all times. And you're very connected on an intuitive level. And what else is this telling me? I just think he just wants to be with you all the time. If you could take him to work, he would love that. He just wants to be by your side, but he absolutely loves you. You're his entire world. That's what this is telling me. That he just knows everything with you intuitively. He knows when dinner's going to be there. He knows when you're going to go on a walk. He knows when you stand up, where you're going. He knows, like, if you're going to stand up, he knows when you have to go to the bathroom. It's like on an intuitive level. He knows that you're going to go to the bathroom, not the bedroom. It's that kind of energy. That's what your dog knows. He knows if you stand up, you might have a certain energy about you. He knows that you're going to open the door for him to go out. Whether you say it verbally or not, he just feels your energy. He's that in tune with you. That's what your dog thinks about, and that's what he thinks of you. Thank you for your question, Hans. Oh my God, I love it. He could be like a show dog where you don't even have to talk. You could just make hand gestures and he knows exactly what you want him to do. It's that kind of energy. Thank you for your question. All right, so the next one is from Tony, and I will be checking, and I've got 2 more questions. Okay, and then I'll check PayPal and Venmo. All right, so this one is, hi, Allison. Can you tell me if I'm on the right career path? Thanks, Tony. Absolutely. All right, let's check in on your right career path. You know what? I'm actually going to switch decks really quick. Let's do that. Are you on the right career path? All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. And the Devil. The Devil is really showing up tonight. This is interesting. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Devil energy. So are you on the right career path? Yes, you absolutely are. This Knight of Pentacles is telling me that it's slow and steady wins the race, that you are on a very practical and very well sought after path for you. I think that you have the ability to rush right in and rush right out if you want to. And this could be with an employer. Maybe you're on the right career path, but if you want to switch employers, you could easily do that. It just depends on what it is that you want to do. But the right career path, yes. I just feel that you have a lot of opportunities coming in with these 2 knights facing off each other. The knights are always on a mission. So you're on the right career path, but you have a lot of choices. That's why I'm saying you could go to different employers. You could even open your own business with the energy that's coming off the card. You have a lot of choices. We do have this Devil energy. So this is talking about Capricorn energy. So don't be afraid of the Devil. The energy that's vibing off this card is talking about that kind of hard work, that determination to climb that mountain, right? It's that Capricorn energy, and this is what's coming in. I think that you have a lot of will and determination and strength, and that's going to really get you where you're going. I feel like, this could be you really being at like the height of your career, whatever that might be. You definitely have that drive. I mean, knights are on a mission. And then you've got the worker Capricorn energy. Really, this is that kind of energy where nothing is holding you back. It's all aligning for you. You're definitely a doer, and it's coming in loud and clear. This is a very strong energy that's coming in, very practical, very grounded, stable, secure. And I feel that I just feel like you have the ability where you have a lot of options. That's what this card is really telling me. You have a lot of options. You're very passionate about what it is that you do. Wow. I love that for you, Tony. Thank you for your question. Wow. I love that. I love seeing people on the right path. Sometimes it's hard for people to see what they want to do, where they want to go. It's great. Okay. So the next question is from Veronica. Let me just check in the chat really quick. Hi, everybody. Hi, Z. Hi, Nija. Oh, I love wine rhymers. I know they're gorgeous. Hi, Dana. All right. Okay. So this is going to be from Veronica, and then I'm going to check PayPal, Venmo, and any super chats. So if you just got here and you'd like to ask a question, it is by donation. You can do a super chat, or you can do Venmo or PayPal. It is a $10 minimum. Okay, so these people submitted their questions in advance. All right, just saw that under the deck. All right. So this is from Veronica. Hi, Alison. Can you pull cards on my energy? I feel a little off. Thanks, Veronica. I absolutely can. All right. So this is for Veronica. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Nine of Cups. Veronica, beautiful energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity from the universe, the Chariot, victory and success, and the Nine of Cups. This is about emotional satisfaction. So this is telling me that you definitely have something coming in, a new opportunity, a new option. All the seeds that you've planted are now going to be coming into fruition, and it's going to be presented in an opportunity. It's going to allow you to walk down this life path and go into this portal and start a new chapter in your life. Aces are gifts and blessings from the universe, and they're new beginnings. So there's something definitely coming in for you in the 3D. So that could be relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, pets. That could be career, work, finances. It could be your health, travel, housing, location. You know, anything that's in the 3D, you're going to have a golden opportunity. This is the suit of Earth. The next card that's here for you is the Chariot. This is talking about victory and success. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome. This is you getting in touch with your intuition, and that's what's giving you this victory and success. You know exactly what it is that you want to do. Turn left, turn right, stop, go forward. And he's not looking back. He is literally going into your future. So that's victory and success as you're moving into your future, whatever that might be in whatever arena. But we know that you're having a golden opportunity coming in. So victory and success in something in the 3D. The last card that's here for you is the Nine of Cups. This is your emotions. Cups are your emotions. It's your intuition. It's your connection to source. It's love. And this is you. You literally are. That's why I don't feel like you have, if your energy's off, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe switch up your caffeine intake, because your energy is beautiful, what I'm feeling. This Nine of Cups is talking about your wish fulfilled. I think that you're very happy and satisfied with where you're at. Now, this is the 9. The 10 is happy, joyful family. And on that card, those people have chosen to be happy. A lot of people choose to be miserable. They choose to be depressed and the victims, or, you know, survival mode. They choose that option. You're choosing to be happy, and part of your emotional satisfaction is right here. So your energy, maybe it feels off. Maybe you feel like you jump timelines. That's happening to a lot of people right now. Maybe there's something else going on, maybe electrolytes, but I'm telling you, your energy, and the cards are reflecting it, is absolutely beautiful. So, and a lot of good things coming in for you. I mean, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. No negativity at all. So that's what's coming in for you. That's your energy. So I would definitely get some rest and figure out what's taxing your energy, because the cards are reflecting something different. All right, Veronica, thank you for your question. Okay, so now I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo. And I have not seen a super chat come in, so the chat is quiet tonight. Hey, Deb, nice to see you here. Thank you. I didn't get a chance to do that before. All right. Thanks, Lynn. Okay, so what we've got, let me go ahead and check this really quick. It makes me log in. As you know, it times me out. So let me go ahead and refresh. All right. Hopefully it won't make me do a code. That's what it did on Tuesday. Okay, there we go. Okay, so from Jojo, let me go ahead and click on this. Thank you, Jojo, for your question. Let me pull it up. Hi, Alison. How will my finances be over the next few months? God bless you and thank you. Oh, Jojo, thank you. And Jojo's another beautiful person that submits a question really every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you. And I hope Nicholas is okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check on your finances. All right, here we go. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the Magician. Oh, Jojo, good news. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the Magician. Beautiful. Well, this is that lady of luxury. This is being self-reliant, independent. This is having the 9 of Pentacles. The next is the 10, and that's the ideal that everyone is striving for. This is talking about you having that self-reliance. You're having a healthy financial situation. With this card, it always talks about her having so many pentacles that she can give away some and then have enough for herself. So that's you being very comfortable, having this luxurious type lifestyle, whatever that might be for you. This tells me that you will be very grounded and stable in the financial world. This is about you having a laser focus on focusing on your finances and bringing in something positive for you. Also, maybe if you're on a budget, it's you sticking to that budget and looking at things and projecting it the several months ahead. But we also have the 2 of Swords. This is talking about you, maybe you're indecisive on some things. This can also be a blockage of the heart. So this is about you feeling into it. That blindfold on there is talking about you feeling into it with your intuition, right? And getting a grip on what it is that you want to do with your budget, because we're talking about finances. So do you have a budget? If not, is that a good idea to start planning ahead? And then also have it where, you know, is anything new coming in? Is there anything that you want to do in the future? What is happening? Do you like your job? There's something from your past, that's what this moon is representing, that might be coming into play. It could be worrying from the past, like I remember this happened or that happened, or sometimes this is where you just see it either or. And might be where you're looking at something with a third place solution. I always say also outside of the box. So it might be that you're looking at your situation outside of the box, if that makes sense. The last card that's here for you is the Magician. This is you self-actualizing. This is that active manifestation. Excuse me. He's in charge of all the suits, the wands, the pentacles, the cups, and the swords. As above, so below. That belt represents the fact that he can reinvent himself. That tells me that you are very capable of looking at your finances and making sure that everything goes according to plan. So for example, let's say you have your budget, or let's say you think you might be getting laid off from your job. I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying this is an example that you're making the necessary adjustments to look for another job, maybe start your own business, a side business. You're able to do something where if that happens, you're not caught off guard completely. You have multiple income streams, or you're able to double down on something. There's something about that where you're really able to make things happen for yourself. I think that you're very forward thinking in that, and I think that you use your intuition to feel into that, and you're able to create abundance and prosperity for yourself. You're able to see into the future. I don't think that you're going to just sit back and let anything happen. I think you're going to start making plans and using your intuition to make those plans. Like if you feel something might be happening, I think that you are going to try and get several steps ahead of it and utilizing this, reinventing yourself. You know, maybe you focus on something that's part-time that was a hobby, and you can turn that into a side business. It's that kind of energy. I think that you'll see things present themselves to you because you're a master manifester with this card. It's that conscious will to power, will to imagination to create. I think you can reinvent yourself. Wow, I love it. But first card out, no, very independent, self-reliant. That's a really good thing. That's an excellent card, Jojo. Thank you for your question. All right, so we've got that coming in. Let me go ahead and check, and then I'm going to go over to Venmo. Okay. So I'm going to go here. Again, it's going to time me out. All right, so just a minute. Okay, so Venmo. Okay, so this is from Cliff. And he writes, will I find the perfect home this summer? Thanks, Cliff. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer Cliff's question. I'm glad you guys are not having a problem with PayPal or Venmo. I appreciate that. Who would have thought Venmo's the best? They don't even take a fee out. I love it. All right. Okay, so here we go. Well, this is for Cliff. Will I find the perfect home this summer? Okay. Yes, we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Sun card. You absolutely will. I could feel it coming. Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. You absolutely will. You're going to be presented with an opportunity to find that perfect home. You're going to have to meditate on it. You need to really get it clear on exactly what it is that you're looking for so that when it presents itself to you, you can pull the trigger. Because to me, this is telling me that it's going to come in very quickly, but it's about you really getting it clear in your head on exactly what you want, because I think a lot of options are there for you and you're going to have to decide, which is a good thing, having a lot of choices. But I think whatever you decide, it's going to be this kind of blessing in disguise. There's someone making the sign of the blessing here. Why do I say it's in disguise? Because I think you're going to have so many choices. I think once you pull the trigger on a particular house, I think once you get there, you're going to find out that not only is that the perfect house, but it's better than you thought it was going to be. The Sun card is here, the most positive card in the deck. Between these two cards, this is telling me that this house is going to be spectacular for you. This is about you doing something that is in complete alignment for you. And it's not just where you are right now, but where you are going in the future. That tells me you're probably in the right neighborhood for yourself. The house is got a excellent vibration that's going to, I'm getting recharge you. That this house is going to recharge you. And that actually even ties into this card. This is rest and getting that respite, relaxation, and you're recharging yourself. So that house is going to be able to recharge you. I'm also getting that this is just, it's going to light you up. This is going to light you up. This is about you having tons of, I think, enlightenment. I think you're going to have a lot of aha moments. If you work from home, this is something where I think you're going to see your business soar. Whatever this really is the perfect home for you, and it's coming in. I think that it's very positive. It's very upbeat. I think it has a lot of windows is what I'm being shown. And I think that you're going to absolutely embrace it and love it. I'm also seeing a lot of landscape. I see a lot of hedges. I see a lot of lushness coming in for you. So that is what I'm being shown. I think that that is going to be an excellent home for you. I just see you thriving there with whatever it is that you do, whether you're retired, whether you work from home, whether you don't work from home, but you just live there. There's something about you thriving there. I think it's also the neighborhood itself, but there's something about that house that has a beautiful high energy about it. Wow. Yes, you will absolutely find it this summer. Now, you guys know it's hard to pinpoint time in the tarot, but this is the energy. I mean, it's kind of hard. This is summer, the sun. So I think it will be this summer, but it's to keep your eyes open. Okay, so let me put this back in the deck. Thank you, Cliff, for your question. All right. So I hope everyone's having a good time tonight. All right. You're welcome, JoJo. Okay, so this next question is from Beverly. We've got a short show tonight. See, because that's when people don't know I'm doing Thursdays yet. All right, so here we go. And I'm thinking about changing it to 10 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I have a poll on my YouTube channel under community. If everybody could that's watching, go on there and let me know. Do you want me to keep it 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Or do you want me to do it 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Let me know, because I was trying to get people in different time zones too. All right, so this one's from Beverly, and it says, hi, Allison, will I find love this year? Thanks, Beverly. Let's find out. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to actually switch to my love deck. I'm being called for that. All right, Beverly, so this must be special. I'm being called to the love deck. All right, so will Beverly find love this year? Oh my God, you absolutely will. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And we've got the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You absolutely will. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So you absolutely will. We've got 2 court cards. They could represent people. But the first card out was the Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles, we're looking at relationships. Now, this is not the Ace of Cups where we're talking about love, but this is an opportunity. So this is going to be platonic, romantic. This is going to be friends, family, pets, right? So this is something that's going to be in the 3D. It represents everything in the 3D. I'm just going to tell you what else it represents, even though we're looking at love. It's going to represent career, work, finances, your health, travel. It's going to be housing, location. So it's a big opportunity in the 3D. You will be presented with an opportunity to meet someone. I almost feel like you're looking for companionship. If you're, usually, I have to say this, if you're an older person, like usually if you're over 50, you're not necessarily looking for romantic love. You're looking for companionship. It changes what you're looking for at a certain age. And that's what this energy is telling me, is that I feel like you're looking for companionship. And you're going to find it. I mean, I'm not trying to dissuade you. I'm just saying there's not cup energy here. It's more like you're going to be finding your best friend and hanging out and having a good time together, because something really beautiful is coming in. This is also a young energy. This is telling me that it's something that is really exciting and it's fresh and it's going to be new for you. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. The third card that's here for you is the King of Wands. This is about winning. This is about being bold, courageous, and assertive. Like I said, I think that this is a different type of relationship than what you're used to. And you're definitely putting yourself out there. And you're going to make it happen. I think that you definitely want to win. You want to find somebody, and I think you're going to. This can also be the energy of the person that you're going to meet. This can also be that they want to win, that they are bold and courageous. They're enthusiastic, and they're very creative. They're charismatic, and I think you are too. So it's like it's a nice fit that you guys are going to really meet up, because it's definitely a golden opportunity coming your way. Aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. Oh, congratulations, Beverly. I love that for you. Thank you for your question. All right. So let's see. What else? Okay. So I'm going to do final call because I've really gone through them pretty fast tonight. So this is going to be a final call. If anyone has questions, now is the time to go ahead and submit them through PayPal, Venmo, or in a super chat. And I'm going to answer your questions before I do the Soul Tribe reading, which is for the collective, for everybody that's here tonight and watching in the replay. So this is final call. If you have your questions, I'm going to take a minute to tell you about my channel really quick and about my website. I'm going to plug the channel. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if tonight's reading resonates with you. And if you'd like to go further into something that you've seen tonight, you can go ahead and book a personal reading with me on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. You can book a personal reading with me. You can sign up for the newsletter, which is free. It's at the bottom of every single page on my website. And there you will find out about the classes that are coming up, and also my travel itinerary, because I'm going to Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania. So if you are in that part of the world and where I'm going to be, when I post my itinerary, I am going to be doing in-person personal readings. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for my newsletter, because I'm only going to do, I think, 1 or 2 a day, because I'm going to be on such a tight schedule. So if that's something you're interested in, that will probably go fast. So definitely sign up for that so you can see it. You can also, like I said, book a personal reading, missing person consultation. I also have a learning center on there now. So This is where you could go to see more about my 16-week manifestation course, which is coming out summer 2025. I'm trying to get it out by May 1st. It might be June 1st. I'm working with a web designer to get that up. It's 16 weeks. It's going to be intense. It's about manifestation. Whether you want to manifest abundance, prosperity, money, career, your own business, a relationship, love, special person in your life, whatever it is, I will work with you with the law of assumption, and we are going to go ahead and I'm going to hold you accountable. We're going to meet every single week as a group, but you're going to have assignments to do during the week that will help you shift your mindset. If that's something you're interested in, then by all means sign up for the newsletter, because you will be the first to be able to sign up for it, because I will post it there before YouTube. I also have a 4-week online tarot masterclass that just sold out. It's for the month of March. The next time I'm teaching it live is going to be the month of October. However, I am going to also put that up online because people have told me that they're in different time zones, and that Sunday, the time that I teach it at, that it's not a good day or time for them. So they want to have access to it 24/7. So that is also going up. And just a quick reminder, I've also added private lessons. I was doing them, but the ability to purchase them online was not set up. So my web designer just went ahead and did that also. So you'll see the one-on-one tarot lessons, one-on-one raise your vibration. If you want to know how to raise your vibration and to really work on that, I can help you with that. And also the one-on-one manifestation, that's also available if you would like to get in on that before the class, or if you just want to work on something that you are bringing in and you just need some tweaks, go ahead and sign up for that. All right, so that's my plug. And don't forget, I am on YouTube and Rumble. All right, so here we go. Again, final call, and I'll check in just a second. This one is from Tina. And she says, "Hi, Allison. I've been dating my boyfriend for about 2 years. We get along great. What do the cards say about us getting married? Would we have a strong, committed relationship? Thanks, Tina." Okay, let's find out. All right. Okay, so this is for Tina. What do the cards say about you getting married? Would you have a strong, committed relationship? All right. Two of Cups, the World, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, this is a fantastic relationship. We've got Two of Cups, the World, and the Three of Pentacles. So right off the bat, it's a beautiful, loving relationship. This is a kindred spirit. You've really met somebody, whether you're the same or different, it doesn't matter. You have this beautiful, loving energy. You definitely are meant to be together. We also have the World card. This is you two walking through this portal together into this new chapter of your life. This is like a culmination of your relationship. It will end in marriage. I think you're going to get married for sure. We also have the Three of Pentacles. This is about having a strong foundation. This Three of Pentacles is really the card of marriage. It's not just the Four of Wands. This is having that really strong foundation. This is having quality, a serious relationship. So you're talking about a committed relationship right here. This is serious. This is a committed relationship. This is literally having quality. I can't stress that enough. I feel that this is going to be a quality marriage and relationship for you. I think it already is, but the quality, the word quality, quality, quality just keeps coming through. So that tells me that you are really in alignment with this person, and nothing but good things are going to be coming forward for you. Oh, I love that. Who doesn't want a good love story? Thank you so much for your question, Tina. I need some tea really quick. Excuse me. I needed that. Okay. Then again, thank you for your question. All right. So we have the next question is from Jim. Okay, Jim. And he writes, "Hi, Allison. Can you pull cards for me about love?" I'm telling you, it's a love night. This is what's most important to everybody is love. Everything revolves around love, especially if you're high vibrational. You're not focused on fear. You're focused on love and sharing your life with somebody. Okay, so can you pull cards for me about love? Yes, Jim. Okay, thank you for your question. Let's go ahead and get some cards for Jim. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so let me show you the cards. Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So what this is telling me is that I think that you've got to do some shifting. This is a real stubborn, stuck energy. It's very controlling. It's holding on to that pentacle. You're holding on to something in the 3D. Now, this could be friends, family, relationship. This could be housing. It could be your version of what you're looking for that you're holding on so tight that you're not allowing room for movement. What it is, you're blocking the flow. So what's coming up for me is that you're blocking the flow. Now, is this a negative thing? Well, no, but it's just, I think sometimes when we want something so bad, we're holding on so bad that you don't get it and you push it away. And so I think if you just go with the flow a little bit, I mean, that's where that saying goes or comes from. If you just go with the flow and lighten up a little bit, you will see things come at you because you have a beautiful energy, but I think it's your tact and how you're going about it. Because what this is telling me is that you're blocking your heart chakra. You see how he's holding it in front of the heart? You're holding on so tight that you're blocking love. You need that to shift. It needs to move. It needs to flow. You know, it's almost like you're blocking it and it's not allowing the energy in the heart to come out for people to be attracted to it. And it feels stubborn and stuck. So maybe loosen it up. That could be from a previous relationship that you just need to work through some of that and then maybe lighten up a little bit. The other card that's here is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is slow and steady, wins the race. He's very practical. So I think that, will love come in for you? Absolutely. I think you have a great head on your shoulders. This is that slow and steady wins the race. You're grounded, stable, secure. I think that you're based in reality. And I think that if you can just take a deep breath and open your heart up, it's going to come right in, because I think that what this is telling me is that you're a really good catch. The other thing that's here for you is the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed restriction. This is you only seeing one way out. You see, she's got the blindfold on. She feels very trapped. And I think that these are your thoughts. I think you're over-processing things in your head. And I think that it's connected to this card, the very controlling. And that could also be where you don't want to be vulnerable and you're over-processing. Like, how do I present myself? I want to come in right and I want them to come in right. It could be those ideas that you're playing. And I just feel that, this is that self-imposed restriction, right? So you're gaslighting yourself. Maybe it has to be this way because if it's that way, you had a bad experience. It's about you seeing more than one way out. That's why she's very trapped. She could very easily, these are ribbons, rub up against a sword. The ribbons would break free. She could reach up, take the blindfold off and walk away. It's self-imposed. So for me, this is saying that, you want to get a grip on any fear. You want to get a grip on certain ways of doing things. Maybe have more of an expansive feeling and outlook on it. And I think that by doing that, you will open yourself up, because right now, both of these are controlled and they're constricted. You want that expansion. Love is expansive, right? I'm just going to give you this example. So when you're in fear mode, you're in survival mode. Your aperture is here. Your food, water, shelter. That's it. You don't care about anything else. You're busy surviving. When you're in love, the birds are singing, the sky is blue, the animals are skipping and dancing and singing. Everybody's in love when you're in love. When you're in a loving vibration, your heart is open. And that's attracting beauty, love, and harmony coming in. So I think if you just make that shift, phenomenal things are going to come your way, because you have a beautiful energy. Beautiful. It's just there's something around that with that control issue. I think it's really from a previous relationship. Maybe it was a divorce, something like that. I think that's kind of coming in. And so it's a little bit of fear that's coming in. Maybe you haven't dated for a while. And so that's maybe something that's coming in. But I think once you work on that, Oh my God, women are going to be throwing themselves at you. Beautiful energy. You're grounded, stable, rational. You're not a drama king. So no, I think that you have a lot of great traits and they're coming in through the cards. So thank you for your question, Jim. And you absolutely will. Just make a couple of tweaks. Okay. All right. So next question. This is from Stacy. How many more do I have? Okay. So I've got 2 more and then I'm going to check PayPal. All right. Here we go. Okay. So this is from Stacy. She says a general energy pull. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat. God, I hope it's not frozen. Can somebody say something? I just want to make sure it's not frozen. That happened one time. It was horrible. People were submitting questions and I couldn't see it. So if there's anything going on in the chat, I just want you to know I don't see it. So if the question was submitted, I'll get it on Tuesday. All right, so this is for Stacy, general energy pull. Ace of Wands, phenomenal. The Fool, oh my God. And the Temperance card, Stacy, everybody wants to be you. Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Temperance card. Right off the bat, your general energy, out with the old, in with the new, a passionate, energetic, creative, new beginning. Wow, this is about you taking all your energy and effort and making something happen, taking action. Oh my God, this is literally a gift and blessing from the universe, a new beginning, out with the old, in with the new, a passionate new beginning. Oops. Then we've got the Fool. This is you taking a leap of faith, following your purity of heart and just stepping off that cliff. This is the first card in the major arcana. This is a new chapter in your life. Look at this, new beginning, new chapter, leap of faith. So something really big is coming in for you with the Ace and the Fool. Huge. This is something where all of a sudden you could get a job offer and next thing you know, if you're off to Europe, you have someone that asks you to marry you and they sweep you away and you're off to Australia, you know? It's something like that. I say that because I'm getting ready to go to Australia, not for marriage, but just for fun. Then we have the Temperance card. This is about coming at it from a place of beauty and harmony. I feel that you're in such an excellent position. Your emotions are balanced. I feel that you are literally on your path to glory. I feel that you're in touch with your higher self. I feel that that's really bringing you into this most beautiful part of your life. I think you've had ups and downs in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, everything that's happened in that trajectory of life, right? We all go through it. And now you've achieved this position of balance, of patience, and of harmony. This is that position of neutrality I was talking about earlier. It's right here. You are there, and that's allowing you to come at it from this place of abundance and prosperity. You're going to be attracting all kinds of great things to you because of your energy. General energy pull? Wow. I think you can do just about anything right now. Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Temperance card. You really have a lot of beautiful things coming in for yourself. You can do anything. I love it for you. All right. Thank you for your question. All right, the next question says, and this is the last one, and then I'm going to check Venmo, PayPal. I haven't seen a super chat. If anybody did anything, I'm telling you, my chat is then frozen. Okay. And I'll get it next week if that's it. Jojo, can you say something in the chat if you're still here? Because that chat is not moving. I just want to make sure. Okay, so this one is going to be, hi, Alison. Will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Dorcas. Okay, so let me go ahead. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you're saying anything, I don't see it. Lynn, are you still there? Yeah. How weird. Okay, that's the second time that's happened on here. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're moving on. Okay, so this is from Dorcas. Will I find love in the next few months? Another love question. I'm telling you, it's all about love. All right. So here we go. This is for Dorcas. Yes, Six of Cups, first card out, the Star card, absolutely. And the Ace of Wands has shown itself again. The Six of Cups, the Star card, and the Ace of Wands. You will absolutely find love. Absolutely. It's going to be powerful, beautiful. It is going to have this feeling of nostalgia, like how you felt when you were loved as a child, you know, that unconditional love. It's going to be beautiful. We also have the Star card. This is hope, faith, healing, renewal, commitment, because we're talking about love. What this is telling me is that maybe you've had a couple of bad relationships, maybe it's a divorce, whatever it might be. This relationship is going to bring in a lot of healing for you. This could also be bringing in healing in self-worth, self-value that's coming in, you know, knowing your worth and value. I feel like this relationship is bringing more than just love. It's like I feel like I'm being shown like it's just healing wounds. So somehow this relationship is going to come in and heal you on a lot of different levels. I feel like it's really going to heal you on a spiritual and emotional level. So I think that this could be a really deep connection that's coming in, since that can happen. It's not a superficial or shallow relationship. This is really going to be a deep love relationship. We also have the Ace of Wands. This is out with the old, in with the new, a passionate new beginning. This is a gift and blessing from the universe, just like the other one. And I have to say, you know, if we're talking about healing from a past relationship, this is literally out with the old, out with those memories, out with that pain, out with any scars, you know, any trauma. It's literally getting rid of all of that and coming at it with a passionate new beginning, really opening your heart up for a new beginning in love. A lot of enthusiasm coming in. I think it's a lot of purity of heart, because that's what this card is talking about. This is pure love. Wow. Thank you, Dorcas. What a beautiful life that I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you for your question. All right, so if you're in the chat is frozen. I can't see anything. So what I'm going to do is I am now going to check PayPal and Venmo. If you've submitted a question and I cannot see it, I will be answering it next time on Tarot Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can watch it live or in the replay. I'm just going to refresh this. Okay, so I do have someone that submitted a question. This is, okay, so I have two questions on here. So the first one is going to be from Jesse, and it says, "Hi, Alison. Thanks in advance for considering my question. I'm a guy and I'm a bit scared to even ask, but I kind of feel like I'm not supposed to know. But my question is, are Austin female and I ultimately in time going to end up together in a committed relationship?" Okay. When I first saw Austin, I was thinking Texas. Okay. Are Austin and I ultimately in time going to end up in a committed relationship? All right, let's find out. Okay. Thank you for your question. Let's go ahead and do that. And I have the love deck. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is interesting. Six of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Knight of Pentacles. So don't be afraid of the Tower, but this is what I want to tell you. So this is about being open to receive. This is about give and take. It's about having a relationship that's in balance, but you could be on either side of this. You could be the one giving or the one receiving. It's literally a give and take, but you need to be open to receive. That's the key. So you don't close yourself off to anything. You're open to receive. We're talking about love, but this is the Suit of Pentacles. So that could start off as a friendship before it evolves into a romantic relationship. We do have the Tower card here. This is talking about releasing what no longer serves you, but this is the universe that's stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. It's bringing you back down to your foundation. So if you've gone off in a direction where you're so high up in the tower that you're living in an illusion or a delusion, this is going to be a tower moment that's going to bring you back down to reality, back down to your foundation, so that you can see things clearly, because they're so high up in the tower, they've lost sight of reality. So this is telling me that there's going to be a tower moment, whether it's you, her, or both of you. It's something that will basically wipe out anything that is no longer serving you, and then you will have clarity on what is coming forth in the relationship. Now, sometimes the tower moment is not comfortable. I personally welcome it, because if something is not working for me or something's in my way, if there's a block, I want it gone. And so I'm one of those people that's like, bring it on. I just want it gone, and then I can move forward. Not everybody is like that, but this is something that's going to be coming, whether it's small, medium, large, however long it's going to be. It is a major arcana card, so it can also last for short or long periods of time. The third card that's here is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is on a mission. This knight is all about being practical, grounded, stable, secure. It's putting one steady foot in front of the other. You can see this horse is barely moving. Some of the others charge in. This is taking one steady foot in front of the other in this relationship. And I think that that's the key. I think, it could even be that you guys experience a tower moment and that brings you close together. But it's going slow and being open to receive. That's what I see. So would you end up in a committed relationship? You can, but it's about going really slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, time is hard in the tarot. I can't tell you what that means, whether it's going to be in a couple of months or a year or two. But that's the energy that's coming through. So thank you, Jesse, for your question. All right, the next one is from Lori. And Lori writes, what should I do about a person who wants to be my friend named Lisa W? Okay. Let's see. We've got the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. Well, this is an interesting energy. So we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Ten of Swords, and we have the Chariot card. So what should you do about her? Well, she wants to be your friend. This is the King of Cups. His emotions run deep. This is that still waters run deep. He's the most intuitive of all the kings. So not only does he have a high emotional IQ and a high intellectual IQ, but he's really tapped into his intuition, and he's able to really feel into things and make these decisions based on not just his intellect, but his emotions. He's bringing his cup of love. So this tells me this person definitely wants a relationship with you. And that's for sure. I was going to say, then we've got the Ten of Swords. So this is talking about cycles coming to an end. So this is as low as it's going to get. So I just want to read the question again. What should I do about a person who wants to be my friend named Lisa? Well, Lisa, this could be something coming to an end. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this is kind of a mixed bag for me when answering your question. She could literally be stabbing you in the back, and that could be a blessing in disguise. Usually he's making the sign of the blessing, which tells me that you see somebody for who they are, and then you make the appropriate decision. This could be cycles coming to an end. Maybe this could be your friendship coming to an end. They want to be your friend, but it's not happening. It's not going in that direction. I do feel that whatever you choose, you will have victory and success over this choice of your friend Lisa. It's about you using your intuition. That's really key here, is intuition in this deck, with what's coming in for you with her. This is telling me that it's whatever you choose is going to be your victory and success. But I would definitely keep your eyes open to see if anything's going on behind your back, and to see if this is going to be something that's going to be ending either before it starts or right after it starts, because this is cycles coming to an end. I would definitely look into that. There's something there, but they definitely want to be your friend. That's for sure. But whatever you choose, it's going to be victory and success. I think if you choose this person for your friend, and if you see something, I think that you either teach them how to treat you appropriately, and how to communicate with you, what you tolerate, what you don't. In other words, you're setting up boundaries. Or I think that you just put an end to it right away. You give them that opportunity, and then if they are not living up to your expectations of a friendship, then you just shut it down. I think it is because of the Ten of Swords and it being an ending. I think it's something as simple as that. It's going to be like an either or. Wow, that's what's coming in for you, Lori, for that. Okay, so we have that. Let me go ahead and go over to PayPal really quick. Okay, it's going to make me log in. Put the cards away. Okay, so, oh, Michelle, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I can't see in the chat, so I won't be able to see a response. Okay, so I have 2 questions that I hope you can help with. One, Duke, our cat, has now been missing 5 months. I haven't stopped the search, post, and follow up on leads. However, there hasn't been a single lead that was him, which means absolutely no confirmed sightings. Maybe he has passed away, but if not, is there any way that you can help me to pinpoint a location and if he is okay? Second, I'm curious what you see for my present and future employment. Okay. All right. So I usually do 1 question per show, but I'm going to do this because I know you haven't been here for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. So first of all, let's find Duke. All right. Now, I remember a tree line. Sometimes I don't remember because I interact with a lot of people and I do a lot of readings. But I do remember a tree line. So let's go ahead and see if that's still the case. And I also remember that he's been seeing you, but you haven't seen him. Okay, so. All right, so let's find out what's happening with Duke. I'm actually going to use my other deck, actually. This one has more magic in it, so to say, for a question like that. Okay. So let's find Duke. Okay. Okay, so the first card out is the Death card. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. So we've got the Death card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. So this is really talking about that this is about change and transformation, right? But this can also literally be death. So I was asking if he has passed away, and this card presented itself in my head. That was the question I was asking. So I actually don't think he has. And I'm going to tell you, I just don't think in the vibration because of the other cards that are here. I think that he's in survival mode. And I think that if he continues in survival mode, that yes, I think that he will pass away from lack of food, from fear, from something, a predator getting him. But I don't think he has passed away yet. I do think that he is in survival mode. This is the card of lack. So this is when you're in fear mode. This is when your aperture is so small that you're going food, water, shelter. I think he's in survival mode, and I think that that is not a position that he's thriving in. I think he doesn't enjoy being in survival mode. Some animals enjoy being wild, some do not. I think he's a domestic animal, and I don't think he's enjoying being out wherever he might be. It could be a weather issue, it could be cold, but this is being in survival mode, and he is down to his last piece of bread. So I don't think he's absolutely happy. The third card that's here is the 6 of Swords. This is leaving trouble behind and moving on to calmer shores. So this is one of those things where he might be moving into this point where he's so tired and hungry that he doesn't care. He's not worried about trouble or drama anymore because he's just tired. I really feel like he's in survival mode. And I feel that the next stage is really the death card. And I really hate to word it that way, but you know I have to say it like it is. I don't feel that he is currently passed away. And I'm going to pull another card for you because I know that this is, that it's so painful and it's a pet. So I'm just going to say, has he seen you? Because I remember that before. He sees you, so I know he's in that area. Okay. So I'm going to say, has he seen you, Michelle? Yes, he has. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the World card. He sees you. He absolutely sees you. So he is somewhere. I don't know if he's trapped somewhere. I don't know if he sees you and he's in fear mode and he runs, but he is absolutely able to see you wherever you are going. He can see you. I don't know if he's like outside the home somewhere and he's just watching, but he's not coming up to the home. But he is seeing you. He sees you as the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the earth realm, in the 3D, he's seeing you. We also have the World card. This is him out in that portal. He's out in the world. He absolutely sees you. So, you know, this is just telling me that he sees you taking time to smell the roses. He sees you on a mission. He sees you looking for him. This is you out in the world. He sees you out in the world. He's out in the world. And then with this Queen of Pentacles, he sees you as a big, loving, open-hearted person. He sees you like bringing food, putting flowers. He sees all that. So he is somewhere in that general area. That is crazy. I'm gonna ask one more question. You guys know I normally don't do this, but you know it's a missing pet, so I'm going to. So I have one thing I'm gonna ask. I'm going to ask, will he show himself to you? Now, I did this for a friend of mine. I helped find her cat in Australia, and I'm in Florida. I did my missing person consultation, and I got that. In fact, she even did a video on it. Now, the cat had not passed away. It was located, but the cat was on the move. But I saw the cat I've never even been to Australia. I saw it at a building that was like down the street from her. So it was crazy. I drew a drawing of it, so I have evidence that I saw that. And then she sent me a link to show me that that's what it was. It was crazy. Anyways, so let's see what this is. All right. I'm going to ask, is he going to show himself to you? Yes, he is. Oh my God. And I don't want to give you false hope. That's not why I'm doing this. But this is telling me that this is the King of Pentacles with the Hermit and all four aces. New beginnings. The Star, hope, faith, healing, and renewal. And the Page of Wands. This is that new opportunity to take a bold step. I asked, will he show himself to you? Yes. I really do. I really think so. You know, sometimes people's pets show up like a year later, 2 years later. I am not trying to give you false hope, but I'm just telling you the energy of the cards. Oh my God. You know, it makes you, I'm not an Apple person, but it really makes you want to put one of those, I don't even know what they're called, like an air tag on him, on your pets. Oh my God. Okay, Michelle, so that's what I have for you on that. Now I'm going to answer your last question. And you said, I'm curious what to see for my present and future employment. Okay. All right, let's do that. Same card. King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. And, okay, so this is good news. So for your present and future employment, we have the King of Pentacles. And you know, for me, I have my own unique relationship with this deck, just like every tarot reader. For me as a tarot reader, this is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. It's also the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, a gift and blessing for the universe. So that is really like you having 5 aces. So that is 5 new beginnings, 5 gifts and blessings from the universe. The first card out, King of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have a really good future, a present and future, that this is about you knowing what you have and holding on to it. And if it's something that you want to, let's say you want a different job, you know your worth and value, and you know what you can do to go out and get that. But it's also all 4 aces. So we're looking at the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So we're looking at the Ace of Swords. It's about you having a breakthrough in clarity, in truth, and in communication. So your question is, I'm curious to see what my present and future employment is. Well, you're going to have a breakthrough in clarity. You know, you might already have had that, having these epiphany moments that will allow you to see what direction you want to go in, how to stand in your truth, to see if that is in alignment with you still. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is about you using your intuition and feeling into it. Do you still love what you do? Do you want to do something else? You know, if you love what you're doing, then it's using your intuition. You're growing that business. You're focused on your job. You're focused on job security, making yourself valuable to your employer, you know, whatever it might be, but you're coming at it from a place of love, and people will pick up on that and appreciate that. And I feel like that's a really strong vibration. It's also you being in the flow. So you're going with the flow of the business, you know, you're going with the flow of life, and you're really able to adapt and pivot when you need to. The other ace is the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, having a passionate new beginning. So that could also be that maybe you do want to start a new job. I feel like you have a lot of choices because you have all those aces. So maybe it's out with the old job, in with a new one. Maybe an opportunity presents itself. You know, maybe you want to start your own business. It's that kind of energy. Then the final ace is the Ace of Pentacles, which is actually here twice, right? It's here with that King of Pentacles, and then it showed up all by itself. This is a golden opportunity in the 3D. That tells me that you could have a golden opportunity with your current job, your career, or you could have a golden opportunity with something new, because aces are new beginnings. Whether it's a new position or you doubling down on your current job and it makes it fresh and new, whatever it is for you, you're going to be presented with a golden opportunity. And that's powerful. So that's going to be career, finances, you know, everything in the 3D that we're looking at. So maybe they give you a raise, maybe you get a transfer. You know, there's a lot of different things that can be tied into that. The third card that's here for you was actually in the second position. I jumped ahead because of all the aces, but this is the Queen of Swords. This is about truth. This is about having clarity, being very analytical, leaving emotions out of your decision and your choices. I think you're very intelligent, and this is going to allow you to make a very sharp decision. She is always looking towards your future, this Queen. And this is also about having this transformation. I think you're going to get a lot of clarity that comes in. This Queen is all about being able to see above any type of confusion. And that's what makes it so strong, is that I think you will see anything coming. So I think if something is not going right at your work, you'll see it ahead of time and you can pivot, either to make yourself more valuable there, stay there, or to go and get a new job. That's what I see is happening with your future. I don't see it being bad. I think a lot of new beginnings are coming in. All right. Thank you, Michelle. And thanks, everybody. I know that was a bit much because normally I just do one question per show so that I give other people the opportunity to do that. So I thank you, Michelle, very much. Okay. So let me go back and okay. So let me find... So if anybody else has submitted a question, I'm going to have to get it next time because this is going to be the end. Yep, this is the end of the show for tonight. So I'm going to do a general pull for everybody. Okay, so I am actually going to get the other deck. I'm going to go back to the love deck for that. Okay, so what does the universe want to tell everybody watching live and in the replay? And I hope you're all here in the chat. I can see that there's a lot of people here. I just can't. The chat's thing's just not moving. I don't know what happened. Let me see if it'll refresh on me. Yeah, it's not refreshing. Oh, there you go. You see that outside. Yeah, it's not refreshing. Thanks, YouTube. All right, everybody, here we go. What does the universe want to tell us today? Okay, we've got the 9 of Swords. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. And the Judgment card. Okay, so 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So what is this saying? That we are over processing stuff in our heads and to relax. This is a card that is fear-based. It's talking about you having these never-ending nightmares that keep you up at night. So whether it's fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, maybe over processing things in your head. Swords are thoughts, words, ideas. But it's like you're gaslighting yourself. So it's to get a grip on your thoughts. It's to get that place of neutrality to quiet the mind. Maybe you need to go on a walk, take a bath, stand in the shower and try not to think about anything, just to quiet the mind a little bit. But that's something that's coming in. The other card is this 4 of Pentacles. We saw this earlier too. This is that stubborn, stuck energy. So if people are feeling a little controlling, trying to hold on to something right now, it's to loosen up and go with the flow. And that's what both of these cards are saying. Lighten up. Get out of your head. Don't overprocess. And lighten up and don't be so controlling that you're blocking change. You want to be in the flow, right? When you're in the flow with that mind, body, soul, and your connection to source, it allows you to attract abundance and prosperity. If there's something that you're clenching onto, or let's say you're watching the news, okay, they want you to be in fear. I don't care if you're on the left or the right, it doesn't matter. They all want you to be in fear. That's what it's geared towards. It's propaganda. Whether there's some truth in it or not, what they're showing, at the end of the day, they want you to be in fear. And so that, I think, maybe it's been heightened. I remember one of the first questions that came up today is that somebody was asking, are we going to have World War III? Well, that's pretty intense, and it's fear-based. I mean, what's going on? It's to make people very uncomfortable and to tighten down and constrict. That's not an open, loving type environment or energy going to war. So if people are nervous about that, you're going to tighten up and shrink back. So I think that might be something that's going on, especially if you're watching the news. Maybe you're over processing it. And if you're seeing images, then you have those images stuck in your mind, and now you're playing them over and over and over. The third and final card that's here for everybody tonight is the Judgment card. This is really talking about your higher self is calling you from your old life in the coffin out into your new life, to step outside of that. So when this card comes up, this is a big card. This is right before the world. This is you asking yourself these questions. Who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy? What is my strength of character? What is my weakness of character? How are my finances? How is my health? What's my relationship with my friends, my family? Are they still my tribe? Are we still resonating? You know, you're asking yourself these big questions. You're gaining these life lessons from this knowledge and wisdom of looking back with a compassionate review of your life. You're not beating yourself up over it. You're not gaslighting yourself or over processing. You are just looking back very calm, cool, and rationally and gaining these life lessons. You're going to take that knowledge and wisdom with you as you move on to the next card. This is the 21, the 20. The 21 is the world. You're taking that knowledge and wisdom with you as you go into that next stage of your life. That is the culmination of the Fool's journey. And then you cycle back to the Fool, the 0 card in the tarot, and you begin a new chapter in your life. But this is something that Spirit is saying, is to look at your thoughts, look at what you're controlling in the 3D world. Right? And this is the Pentacles. So we're looking at friends, family, pets, finances, your health, location, housing. You're looking at career. You're looking at everything basically that's in the 3D, retirement. And you're looking at how you're holding on to that. Wow. But at the end of the day, you're gaining that knowledge and that wisdom. So really have that compassionate review of your life. Look at the good, bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, and learn from it. You're not making a judgment on yourself. You're learning from it to take that knowledge and wisdom forward. All right, everybody, that is what I have for you for tonight. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from in the world. If you can, also leave it on, not just in the chat, but as the video is ending, like leave it on there. I don't know what that's called, but I guess like the description or the comments section out there. But I would love to know, that way I can go ahead and respond, and other people can see it too that are watching in the replay. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. I hope you got something out of tonight's reading. And don't forget, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for a personal reading. You can do the missing person consultation. You can see the future of the online tarot masterclass. The 16-week manifestation course is coming out May 1st to June 1st. So look for that. That's going to be phenomenal. I'm really excited. I also do my Zodiac readings on YouTube and Rumble. So look for that. I read for all signs, sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign for the love readings. And you can see me go live every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. I hope to see you there. And don't forget to go onto the YouTube channel and go into the community section and answer the poll. Do you want me to keep Thursday night at 7 p.m. or move it to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? That way I can open it up to other people in the world. So let me know that. And that's what I have for you tonight. Sending you all love, light, and blessings. Lots of love. Bye for now. Thanks everybody for being here. Sorry the chat locked up. I can't see anybody's comments right now.